Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thanks a lot for coming to HotPETs, and welcome to the 10th workshop in Hot Topics in Privacy-Enhancing Technologies. So this year's HotPETs had 3 chairs. Me, Sadia Afroz, I'm from ICSI, and the other 2 co-chairs is Moritz, who couldn't be here, unfortunately, and Tarek, who is there. So all of these talks, we selected the talks that will be presented here, and we came up with the program. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just feel free to talk to us. If you're new to the pets community, then you might be wondering that we already had 3 days of pets. Then is today the 4th day of pets, or HotPETs is something very different? I'd say HotPETs is very different from pets. The goal for HotPETs is to foster new and controversial ideas, ideas that are not yet mature to be published at PubPets. Through HotPETs, we also wanted to reach out to communities of non-academics and non-computer scientists, people who usually don't attend academic conferences, because we wanted to hear from them. We wanted to learn about new problems that the pets community might have overlooked. And we also want to give the people who are presenting early feedback of their work. So one of the goals of HotPETs is to do active group discussions, give people feedback so that people can use their feedbacks to make their work more mature and eventually publish it to PubPets. So if you want me to illustrate how pets and HotPETs are different, this is how I would illustrate it. So pets, if you think of pets as an efficient solutions to well-defined problems, then HotPETs would be these young fighters who definitely have many potentials, but their ideas are not yet mature, and they need active community feedback so that eventually one day they could be published at Pets. So to submit to HotPETs, you needed to write only 2 pages of talk proposals. HotPETs does not do any proceedings, although all the talks will be recorded and eventually made public. So we will only make the talks public. The discussion part will not be made public. So feel free to say whatever you want to say to the authors. That would not be made public. So to accept the papers, we all co-chairs read the papers and rated it. There's no program committee. After we rated the papers, we did a discussion and tried to maximize the diversity of topics, diversity of new authors, and diversity of research groups. For example, if we got 3 papers on the very similar topics, we try to choose 1 out of the 3 papers so that we maximize the number of topics we discuss here today. Again, the same thing, if we received like 10 submissions from 1 organization, we try to minimize that, like all the papers to be from 1 organization so that we have people from different backgrounds come here and give the talk. So if your paper got rejected from HotPETs, just don't take that as a judgment on the quality of your work. There are many things that went into considerations when we decided to accept these papers. We got 22 submissions. All of the submissions were very high quality submissions, but due to limitations, we could only accept 9 papers. So, again, I want to emphasize, if your talk was rejected, it's us, it's not you. So what to expect for today? We'll have 9 talks. Each talk is about 15 minutes long, and they will be followed by 10 minutes of discussions. So I will encourage the audience members to ask any questions you want to ask and engage in active discussions, because the goal is to help the authors improve their work. We'll have 4 sessions and 1 keynote. And as a tradition of HotPETs, we'll have ice cream. I'm very excited to hear from Josh Us. He will be giving a keynote on how we will encrypt the web. He is a co-founder of the Internet Security Research Group, which is a nonprofit organization that's behind the Let's Encrypt Certificate Authority. We'll have a Best Presentation Award. The award will be based on audience vote. So as you're listening to talks, please take notes and focus on the best presentation. So I want to emphasize here that please focus on the talk, not the topic, because we want this award to be based on the quality of the presentations. We also have a fun gift for the best presenter. This award was sponsored by Moritz and the Renewable Freedom Foundation. So that's it from now. Thanks a lot for coming. I hope you enjoy our program today.